Hello, buddy. Welcome to the backbone of the internet. I'm your host, MrBonesy, with my co-host, Loud Ghost 64. Say hello.
Hello. What's this rift in space time that's right here?
We got a special guest, Killer
Yeah,
Mudkip 115.
me. Hello, everybody.
You know I have to fix that, right?
No, you just gotta. It only activates like once every month,
Yeah,
every 2 weeks. It's
yeah,
kind of a toss in the air.
yeah.
Mhm.
So, today's subject is a bonus subject, and I didn't have any subjects, so I ripped this time and space portal to invite a friend. Hi, Killer Mudkip 115. What do you have to bring?
So this was very last minute, as in I had to choose a subject yesterday and then learn about the subject.
So far,
Just so everybody knows, okay. And this is a conversation me and Ghost has already had for like one of the books, but it is the what happens afterwards during Dr. Seuss books, because they have happy endings, but logically they ain't happy endings. You understand, right, Bones?
yeah. It seems like every time it's my subject, unless I have something planned, I always last minute it.
Yeah, I was told yesterday. Kind of just I was told to find a idea for him, and then after I told him the idea, he's like, "Oh well, you can join us tomorrow," and then he dragged me in here to that hole.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is I don't know what point of time this one is of you currently is, but here you are. So the Lorax, I actually remember
Yes,
watching it.
we'll start off with the Lorax. So this is a conversation me and Ghost has had. If Ghost has any input in it,
Uh-huh.
they plant the trees right at the end of the story. They learn the lesson of you need trees in order to grow, right? Except for in terms of the Lorax, the trees take decades to grow from just a sapling. They're fucked. They only had one single sample and sapling, and then my thinking is with O'Hare, the movie, the Lorax, the newer one, they kicked his ass out of the place when he really wasn't doing anything that bad. he he gave free air, or he not free air. Let's get that straight. He was selling clean air to people, and then they got mad, and then he got a little upset when they brought in a tree sapling to make their own clean air, and he wanted to destroy it. You want to get rid of competition. That's just normal.
How they like successfully even make clean air to sell?
I don't know. He did it though.
That is honestly a good idea that I wasn't thinking of. I assume, okay, so you take the water, right? Okay, you take the water.
Like, oh no, you purified the water so it makes like nice like oxygen.
Yeah, you remove the hydrogen from the water.
Or do you think he has just like a basement full of trees that he's getting oxygen from?
Yeah, he has like a bunch of trees.
This opens up a whole other can of cookies. Yeah, let's talk about where he's getting this oxygen from.
That is a good question.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think we didn't even discuss that last time.
I've never thought about that. I was thinking more so of they kicked him out, even though he technically wasn't the bad guy. He kind of helped everybody and gave him he was corrupt, yes, but he gave people a better way of life. And then they kick him out, and I'm pretty sure they're going to use his factory regardless to make more air.
As they wait for that tree to grow, and then to
As
create more
that tree
seeds.
just to grow, just to plant more seeds.
They kicked
that.
How does the Wensler live?
He lives on the outskirts.
Yeah, but like, does he buy the clean air?
I would say the air isn't bad enough where people die.
You die. It's just
you can't breathe as good.
Yeah.
Because in the in the backstory of it, they showed that there was so much smog in the air. Like London. Is that the place that's covered in smog, or is it France? One of the countries is covered in smog. I think it's just like a horrible way to live, but you wouldn't die from it. And then he decided, I'm going to be a nice guy and sell bottled air. And everybody was mad at him for it. I don't think they should have hated him.
I'm thinking about it. In the soundtrack version of the Needville song, O'Hare says, "I sell them something they can get for free." So Is he just grabbing the air that's outside and just like putting it in a compressing it, putting it in a bottle and selling it to people?
Oh, he's probably cleaning the air that's bad and then just filtering it.
Well, how is he doing that
Yeah, but
then? And
you
why
have
is-
to have plants in order to clean air.
Oh,
That's kind of the whole shtick.
that doesn't even make sense because yeah, logically, how is he getting something for free that they will have to pay for it? That would mean that there's just normal clean air, but there isn't.
Well,
do you
see,
think
this then leads to what me and Alex were saying was where did the fuck did the animals go, and is there other places that don't?
Yeah, is it the
have
whole
trees still?
planet, or is it just like a radius around where the factories all were? Like, does he send vehicles on the outskirts of that radius and bottle up free air, and then he brings it back and sells it?
We're this is such a funny like debate or conversation.
We want to
right?
hear your thoughts in the comments below.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear your thoughts.
Because because here's the thing, right? Where does he get that from? Because one, is the entire planet fucked? Is that area fucked? I'm thinking maybe just the area's fucked because the animals leave to go somewhere else.
They do leave.
and
Yeah,
the
they do
guy-
leave.
And the guy comes from somewhere else and has family from somewhere else.
What was the thing
I
you
don't
were
think
saying, Alex?
Yeah, and
You're-
then his wait, what was it?
well, you were saying that like what's his name? The guy who's selling the air.
O'Hare?
O'Hare. You were saying O'Hare was probably like an evil Lorax because like after they get the tree, he disappears.
Yes, he just kind of just disappears off the face of the universe.
I mean,
And he
kind of
also-
does get launched into fucking the stratosphere. So
That he doesn't age at all from the fucking his backstory to now.
he ages pretty minimally, yeah. So this is O'Hare by the time of the movie, and this is O'Hare like 60 years
backstory.
before the plot begins.
Also, that brings up another question: how old is he?
It's another good
See, like,
plot.
This is the same guy. The only difference is I'm pretty sure he used money to fix his eyes. That's why he doesn't wear glasses no more.
He has like
You got
contact
that
lenses.
LASIK?
That's Alex's dogs. They're coming through the portal. Anyways,
They do come through the portal sometimes.
they're fighting.
They just bark at each other. They growl in their sleep and they bark at each other because they growl in their sleep. But yeah, like O'Hare, he's never been stated to have a family. He kind of was just working in this smog-filled world. And he's like, I can sell air, which he does. High quality air, might I add you. But where the fuck does he go? Like, that brings up the other option. Did they condemn him to death for wanting to destroy a sapling? Not destroying it, just stating that he wanted it destroyed. He never made an attempt to go destroy it.
Yeah, he suggested it. He was like, "Hold on, guys. Why won't we just like let it die? Let it
To
die."
be fair, before that entire musical sequence, he was chasing two teenagers across town trying to grab it. So, like,
Yeah, but did he ever destroy it, you know? Did he? And then when they finally had it, when it was right in front of him, did he ever knock it out the kid's hand and stomp on it?
I feel like if he did that, the whole town would rip him apart.
Yeah, but then they need him regardless because it's his factory. Like, we're like in the rules of law, can they just take over his factory now and just use it to create clean air for themselves? Because I'm pretty sure they killed him. They sent him off into space with his own helmet that he invented for them.
I don't think he went to space. He just kind of flies away.
I got a notification.
See,
It's a good question.
It's another interesting thought because, like, you said they send him off into space, but like, the moment he gets sent off into space, doesn't the Lorax come from the space to see that?
He comes from the sky.
He comes from the sky as well.
Because they planted the sapling that he.
okay, that one. Okay, that's just. I think that one's just more like
I'm reaching.
visual story. I think that one's just visual storytelling.
There's that, and also when when they first started destroying the trees, he flew up into the sky. That's where he retreated to. But like, does that make him like some kind of god that only thrives when there's plants?
Did he go to where the other trees are, or did he physically just disappear?
That's the question. Like that's what we're wondering of, like the animals as well. Do the animals just disappear and all die out, and now the planet's screwed on animals, or did they go to like a different forest and they're just living
Okay,
there?
so if all the animals disappeared, right? And of course, there's no tree. What did they eat?
Oh,
What? Because like you need animals to
Huh?
eat. You
the
need
people.
to
What do they
eat.
eat?
Yeah, what do they eat? You need to eat animals, and if like even for a vegan lifestyle, you need to eat
Wait,
plants.
hold
But
on,
what
hold on,
plants?
hold on.
Yeah, they eat gelatin. They eat gelatin. That's right.
That's
No,
right.
gelatin.
Synthetic gelatin food.
They only eat gelatin.
So that also proves that there is no animals. Like I think the animals do disappear because
Yeah.
they eat gelatin. If it was like free air far
then
away,
it goes. Are they the last people on the planet?
oh, that's another. No, I don't know. I don't
Where
think, I don't
is
think they're the
everyone else?
last.
Okay, so again, it begs the question: are these people actually communicating with people outside of the city, or are they actually just closed off because they're a pollution zone?
If they were communicating with other people, they wouldn't be eating gelatin because you can have meat shipped in and vegetables shipped in.
At the same time, someone can ship in new trees, and you know who doesn't want new trees? Mr. O'Hare. He's stopping them from communicating from people in the outside world. That's why they don't have outside food.
But does he make this gelatin, or is it something that they just find?
I think he actually might be selling the gelatin for more profit.
He sells everything for profit. He sells fake trees for profit, dog.
Yeah. I think he's just condemning this entire population for money.
Gelatin is made from animal bones and skin. So where are they getting that?
I think all the animals did die. You think they're on like a death timer? You think they were on a death timer when we started watching the film? Like they were getting closer and closer to running out of resources, and thankfully no. And that begs the question: once they get that tree, aren't they just doomed to die anyways? There's no way they'll live.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is they're still gonna get a bad way of life for years to come, and then they kick the guy who was running the factory out of his factory. Which is why I was wondering, do they just like take it over as like mutiny him?
I mean, they still have the workers.
Yeah, but like if there's other people, there has to be some kind of laws. You can't just do that. You can't. I don't think you're just allowed to send somebody to outer space and then take his property. I just don't think that's something that could be possible.
I think you're just wrong.
No rebuttal, no nothing. Just I'm wrong.
Yeah. He kind of deserved it, Loki. Look at that haircut.
Something along the lines of...
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I forgot.
For the thing about Alex saying the trees take forever, I forgot to explain that. In the original movie, in the 1972 one, Lorax explains to the Onceler and his relatives, like, hey, it takes 10 months for a truffula seed to germinate. It takes 10 years before the seed turns into a sapling, and it takes 10 more years, and then he gets cut off by a car exhaust. So he can't explain what the next step is. So either they're done growing, at least it takes 20 years to make one.
Yes.
So it's going to take them 20 years to get seeds, and then another 20 years to mass produce
plant those
them.
seeds and then go that way. But like, see, they're screwed for 20 years without clean air, which I'm assuming they'll use this factory for. But then, like, what do you do with all that product that he makes, huh? Like afterwards, let's say everything goes right. What do they do with the factory? They just destroy it? Because apparently that's their only source of food.
I don't even think they have a lot of food left. If they're using
they only eat synthetic gelatin.
How the hell do they live off of gelatin? I don't think you could sustain yourself with just nothing but gelatin.
Well, they've sustained themselves for like 50 years. I think they're fine.
I guess.
Short term.
I don't think they have long
because the old
lifespans.
lady was young. Yeah, because the old lady.
She knew about
was a young
trees.
girl. Yeah, so she was a young girl when the events of the prologue happen, and then is an old lady with grandkids by the time the movie begins. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute,
It's been a lifetime at least.
which kind of
That's-
ass.
Yeah, they've just been living in ass in like a bubble that keeps all their clean air in.
It probably doesn't even smell like actual clean air. It probably is like
Nah, have you seen the commercials, dog?
it's the commercials. It's like instead of the milkman, it's the airman.
Give me a second. No, I think that is what it is. I think he
Oh,
goes and
yeah.
delivers.
He delivers air. He's just a milkman, but he's an airman. He's the
Yeah,
one that has like the
they
high pitched
have
like
air in
voice when they're singing.
His name is fuck, I can't remember his name. And he starts the song off. Yeah, this is the ad. This is the O'Hare ad.
It's gonna be a video you're gonna send, and I'm not gonna be able to watch it.
I know, but they keep their O'Hare air in ice.
And cold. What the fuck?
You have to describe the video to me.
Oh, let me watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm watching the video right now.
No, low key, I think it is. They just compress the air, and it makes you think it's fresh air.
But it's pure premium quality, dog.
You think it's like
I
too
think he's
much?
straight up just lying.
Too much oxygen in the air.
Oh, that might be true. What if it just
What,
smog?
just-
What if he just bottled smog?
Just
I mean, it's clear. That's the only thing that he's probably purifying it, but then it's just regular air.
I think it's pure premium air, dog.
God, I don't think there's a thing as premium air. I think it's just
Also, they
air
fucking-
and then air.
They keep it in fucking ice bottles and beer packs. It's literally replaces drinks, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've once seen these people drink water.
Can you even?
Oh shit! Actually,
So, yeah, there must be a lot of oxygen then and stuff in that fake water. Well, like, how the fuck do they survive? You need water.
no,
Well,
isn't
they're
it a
also
pool?
surviving-
Because one of those kids got radiated or something.
Yes, but it's radiated because he was swimming in it. He became
Ah, yeah,
mutated
yeah.
because it was dirty water.
Ah, huh.
You remember that's the whole thing when they were singing how their son is glowing green because he swam in the water. Which means they don't have purified water in their little bubble. If the kid was able to get access to it and then become glowing green. So do they just drink irradiated water in small quantities to live? Got nothing to say about that, Mr.
Yeah,
Bonesy.
I got nothing. Yeah.
I got nothing.
Let's go look for pictures. The Halorax.
You know what?
No. What?
He's orange.
Who's orange? The kid?
No, the Lorax.
Yeah, he's orange. What does that have to do with anything?
Mm.
You know what else is orange?
Danny DeVito.
No, he's like a white.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's orange.
No, it's something else I didn't like about the movie. Isn't Audrey like older than the kid by like a lot? Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say a lot.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure he's what, like 15 or 13?
Let's see. She's 14. He is 12. Ah, it's only 2 years.
That does not look like 2 years.
Yeah.
I could have swore he was like 15 and she was like 18, dog.
No, he's
And even
12.
then, that was pushing it.
He was 12. I'm sorry. He was 12 and she's 14.
She's tall for a 14-year-old dog.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And
this is what happened to the water because the guy was an asshole when he was running his company.
Hold on. Taylor Swift voiced her? Jesus Christ. I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah, that is right.
Oh my
That's
god!
right,
Yeah,
the
what
water
happened to all
is
the water?
fucked up.
yeah, the
Yeah,
water's
the water is
all the
fucked up.
fish just got up and left, and you know they need water, so they probably all walked. They had a suicide walk.
They probably, oh my god, they probably did.
I don't think any of those fish survived that encounter. I think they all walked off and died.
Do you think all the animals just walked off trying to find new land, died on the way
Probably.
out? What was the other thing? The other thing I was gonna say is the man who fucked up the world had the sapling, the last sapling in the world, and refused to plant it.
Mm.
He did. Yeah, the ones
He
where
had
he
it
had
for
the seed.
Years and years and years. And
Okay,
he
that
didn't
one.
plant it.
That one is another story thing of the Lorax told him like in order to fix stuff. What fuck? It was a specific quote, but it basically boiled down into you alone can't fix what you did. You have to teach everyone else around you about what you did and how, like blah blah blah. Right? He couldn't replant it himself.
He could have
'Cause
planted it on his property and watched it because you need more seeds to help the world.
No, the idea was that someone needed to go and educate the people of the town on, hey, we need trees. We can't be greedy and chop them all down again. So that's why he never replanted it, because he assumed someone would go and chop it down again, which was right, because O'Hare was going to do that shit if he found out. So he needed someone to go rally the town into being behind the trees. So that's why he waited for, what's his name, Ted, to go
died?
and... Huh?
What if he died? What if Onceler waited and waited?
What if he died before somebody came?
Well, shit, he died before someone came.
That means the world would be over. There'll be just a seed in a house that nobody would ever check out, and they probably wouldn't even know what it is if they found it.
He was already an old man. He probably lost all sense of time. He boarded himself up in his house.
Well, you know what they say.
If I was pushing 90, I'm planting that seed in the house. Like, in the house. I'll be dead before that tree even grows.
No, it's fine. It's fine, you know?
The Onceler probably never once again in his life saw clean air.
No, he probably died before then.
He died. He saw the Lorax, you finally did it, and he probably just perished. You think the Lorax actually came and reaped his soul?
Dang, what?
That's why I saw him one last time, because like he was not living.
Okay, so I'm on the actual the Lorax book, right? The last page is so Catch calls the Onceler. He lets something fall. It's a Trufala seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the Trufala seeds, and Trufala trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new tree. Treat it with care. Give it clean water and feed it fresh air.
Give it clean water?
Yeah.
We don't have clean water.
Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all his friends may come back. So it's not even a for sure thing that they come back. He's just hoping and praying that maybe the Lorax will appear.
Well, in the movie, he does come back, I guess. So there's that. But like, that's scary. You need clean water, but like, there is no clean water. You're screwed. That seed's probably never gonna grow. Blood is the clearest water we got here.
Hmm.
The world of the Lorax is actually kind of bad to live in.
They're just fucked.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in Fallout than that place.
In Fallout, at least they have clean water.
Yeah, I might have to fight for it, but at least I got some clean water. And I can at least breathe.
See, in the book, so like in the movie they have the clean air. In the book, it just looks like they don't. It looks like their entire town is just covered in smog still.
How does the book go?
What?
I just asked, how does the book go fully?
Nothing. He just tells the same story and then he gives the kid the seed.
That's just the entirety of the book, is just him telling what the story of what the Onceler did, and that's it? We don't see like the world afterwards? That's just what the movie is for?
No, nothing ever shows what happens after. Not the book, not either of the movies.
Not the movie. That's what I was saying. In the book, he says that, if you grow it right, maybe they'll come back. No, like they'll return. It's a maybe, possibly.
What if like they don't come back? There's like no food. They just have to rely on gelatin.
Animals? You think they'll feed the animals gelatin?
Just don't think those animals are coming back. If that are the Lorax's
I don't
friends.
think the animals are. I don't think the animals are coming back.
Like I said, I think those fish did like the Oklahoma Trail walk or whatever it's called. They just walked and died.
Hmm.
I forgot what the
look,
history
see, and then
is called.
what is this? About like some of the animals. And so said the Lorax, please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly a month or a year to escape from the smog you smogged around here.
Okay, that sounds like only that area is bad then.
But if they're flying for a year in a straight line, that means he fucked up the world. That isn't an area air thing. He created so much smog in the air that for a year's flight in a straight line, you're still fucked.
Yeah, that's true. I was like thinking in my head as a rebuttal as, okay, Alex, what would you do? Take a walk right now in one direction for a year. You will end up in like, and I'm like, no, that would be you would make good distance. You would probably end up in like a different part of the world. So yeah, you would be screwed if that's the whole world. You have to walk for a year to find just breathable air.
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Figuring, I'm biggering,
Well-
biggering.
Yeah, Ghost.
Yeah, no, that's ass. That's crazy.
Which
Yeah.
means, do you think the animals have to eat? They're fucking animals. Do you think they're magical animals that don't
They
need
probably
food?
just eat grass.
What grass?
Oh yeah, I think half of those animals died on their walk. You think all the animals just died?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
The Lorax
Do you
coming
think that
from the skies was him actually projecting himself from heaven.
Do you think that
Inside, insane.
that's true? I was gonna say.
Continue, Alex.
I shut off. You said something, and I immediately forgot what I was gonna say.
God damn it, Alex.
I blame you for it. dog.
I wasn't trying to
I agree with
interrupt.
Ghost. I agree with Ghost.
Huh?
Blah, 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 you know? Yeah, but he did all this for his human greed, and then his family said, "Fuck you, you have no more money," and left him.
That is
What a good
true.
family, you know?
His family actually did leave him once he, they stopped buying his stuff. Is that what happens, right? They just stop buying all the
No, he literally destroys all the trees so he can't make any more product.
Oh, and they just leave him afterwards, even though he
And then they
probably made
leave
a
him because he's
fortune.
not making any more money. And I think they take all his money with them. It's
What a good family.
a good family, right, Ghost?
What a good family. No, they convinced them to fucking chop down the trees in the first place. Well, mass chop down the trees in the first place.
No, like I think if I remember correctly in the movie, didn't the Runsler only like cut down like a tree or two, and he's like, "Oh, this stuff is soft," and then his family moved in, and they're like,
Yeah, so he cut down one, and then he started making his needs to go sell in town. And then the Lork is like, "Hey, don't do that, bitch." Blah blah blah. And he's like, "Okay, fine, I'll pluck them then, or whatever." So his family comes. And Sonny's like, "Oh, you shouldn't pluck that. You got to start chopping these babies down to get the most out of them." And then he does it, and then he does his whole song and dance.
"Like how bad?
Evil is a slippery slope.
I'm just helping the economy."
That's the song he sings while he's destroying the world, dog. That entire song is him destroying the world.
That is weird. If you rewatch How Bad Can I Be, that's just him destroying the entire world. How bad can I
It's
be?
him literally being like, "I'm just cutting down a few trees to who cares if the trees are dying? As long as he gets his money, you know? Money makes the world go round. And the
Money
rich are the ones who make
talks.
the rules."
Money
That's what that
talks.
song is.
That is kind of crazy if you like really look at it like that.
Also, if you pay attention to that song, he donates money to charity, but it's fake charities.
What?
Yeah, if you go pay attention to the song, but it goes, proceeds of our funds go to charity, it's just his uncle.
Oh, I did not know that.
The good
Uncle
old,
collected the
the good old. You put it in a charity that's actually part of your business trick that people do. Yeah. All right. Well, fuck us, I guess. Fuck that guy.
He just instantly went down a path of evil for no reason whatsoever. He had enough money. He was rich.
Yeah, but it's never enough. It's the fuck. There's something like once you accumulate enough wealth, you just can't stop wanting to accumulate wealth because you always want more and more. It's just how it is.
That's how I play Baldur's Gate.
Okay, Alex.
That's literally
Oh.
how it is.
All
I'm
right.
everybody's. I'm the bank dog. You know.
I think that's everything we can cover for the Lorax, right? There's nothing more.
Fuck their lore. Honestly, I think about it, the 2012 movie is kind of it makes you think. It makes you
does.
think,
It does make you think. It does make you.
which is bad on the writing because like how the fuck does any of this? Anyway, yeah. Let's move on to the next thing. Yeah.
So which one do you want to talk about now? The Grinch or Cat in the Hat?
Well, okay, let's talk about the Grinch. What's like the sadness about that, Alex? Well, are we talking
I
about?
really wouldn't say sadness. He was just a sad dude that didn't want people to have joy.
Th-
But it does bring up what I hate most.
What do you?
What's that?
Christmas?
The fact that
Villain
he-
changing his
Yeah,
ways.
the fact that he decided to become a good guy afterwards. Like, oh,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
fucking god!
Your least favorite trope is like villain becoming
A
good.
motherfucker can't change his ways. A motherfucker can't have his heart grow 3 times too big or some shit. I don't know.
Okay, well, let's talk about. Let's
But
just talk about the book.
in the book, he fucking it's not even like he just saw that they were still happy without having their presents, and he's like, oh, that's cool. And then he goes and returns all the presents.
Well, no.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, because
how does that make any sense?
the original book
Yeah,
is
'cause he-
supposed to make fun of how the creator actually hates like how Christmas became a monetary thing where like
I do too.
yeah, it's
I
supposed to
do
be
too.
like because he hated how it didn't seem like Christmas was about time of getting together. It was just a time about buying gifts, and then people were marketing it, which is why he made the Grinch. Grinch was supposed to be like how he felt about the holiday, how it's like everyone just keeps using it to buy stuff, and then like, oh, it's this Christmas, it's this, buy stuff, sell, and the whole point of the Grinch is like stealing all this stuff, but then he changes his like heart because they're still like all happy because they're together and they're spending time as a family, which is why his heart like grew 3 times that day or something.
Dr. Seuss wrote the book quickly and was mostly finished with it in a few weeks. Biographers Judith and Neil Morgan wrote that was the easiest book of his career to write, except for its conclusion, because according to Dr. Seuss, I got hung up on getting the Grinch out of the mess. I got into a situation where I sounded like a second-rate preacher or some biblical truism. Finally, in desperation, without making any statement, whatever, I showed the Grinch and the Who's together at the table and made a pun of the Grinch carving the roast beast. I had gone through thousands of religious choices, and then after 3 months, it came out like that. That sounds insane. They couldn't finish the fucking ending for 3 months.
He finished the story in 2 weeks.
2 weeks is like, what the fuck do I want the last scene to be?
No, that's relatable.
And
That's
he-
relatable.
But like, what was he angry in the book for? Huh? What was the Grinch angry for in the book?
The
They
same
were
thing. He
happy?
doesn't. Yeah, so he didn't like how. Well, one, he doesn't like how fucking noisy they are, right? Because he wants to. Yeah, they're noisy as shit. And, he's like, well, fuck you. If I steal all your shit, are you still going to be happy? And then, they're still happy. So he's like, oh, fuck. Shit, I guess. And then like he gives all the stuff back.
No, it's all about stealing their happiness.
What?
Yeah, dog.
If Alex was the Grinch, he would go in and make a stand that sucks happiness out of people. And that would be his fuel. Why do I feel so sad? Why do I feel so sad all of a sudden? He used to stand Grinch!
Just imagine it, dog. Just imagine it. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What's being-
Grinch.
What's being uh-oh? Oh no! Oh no! Unrelated in our Discord server. Bit on the list. We're taking a slight detour to explain that we've jokingly exposed our friend Zion because he says poor choice of words, and then another friend of ours, or of mine really, just saw it and he's like, what the fuck is this?
It's a really bad out of context quote.
I
Like,
will not.
really bad.
Really bad. Okay, back on the subject.
Yeah. Back to Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah.
Back to Alex having a stand that steals happiness.
That does sound
It
baller,
sound
actually.
baller though. You can't lie. Does that or does it not sound baller, Ghost?
Yeah.
It's like what is it? What is that stand that invades dreams? Death? Was it death?
I think it's just
Death
Death
13?
13. Oh, I knew it! Ghost, you gotta
Yeah.
kiss me.
You do gotta
Don't
kiss
touch
her for
me.
that.
But I knew
like,
it.
imagine-
Aren't you proud of me?
I'm gonna shoot you with this revolver.
Calm down.
Imagine you go to sleep after a long day of like happiness and fun-filled joy, right? And I'm just there, and then I go, take his happiness, and then you wake up just depressed.
Take
You know?
his happiness.
It doesn't fuck with any other emotion, just happiness.
Just happiness and any remark of joy. I like to think that's like they have that, and like you always see that main villain smiling, like walking down the street with like a big grin, is because he's sucking everybody else's happiness.
Jesus.
Just a walking cloud of despair. Think
That
about
would-
all that.
Walk-
That
Walking-
sounds pretty base. Like the stand itself is like a cloud that sucks things in.
Yeah, dog, a walking cloud of despair. You don't think that's cool?
Uh-huh.
It does sound pretty cool. Anyways, back to the Grinch.
Jesus.
Back to the Grinch.
He doesn't really like state in the book. It doesn't really like definitively state why he doesn't like Christmas. You could just assume it's because of these things that happen in the book. We don't really get like a
These minor inconveniences.
we don't really get like a end all be all. He doesn't like it because of blah blah blah. The only times we ever get his backstory is in, of course, the 2000 film with the Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
About him being abandoned and like being green and hairy and people don't like him and
But he
blah
has love
blah
interest,
blah
dog.
blah.
You're not thinking about that one.
So yeah, he does. He deserved. And then another one, a TV special called The Grinch. Grinch's The Cat in the Hat.
What?
Oh yeah, there's apparently a Emmy award-winning 1982 short film called The Grinch. Grinch's The Cat in the Hat, or The Grinch versus the Cat in the Hat, a television TV special. So he has a Grinch's oath. The fuck?
What?
Yeah. So the
What's the Grinch's oath? Yeah.
Yeah, what's it?
I don't
read
even
it.
know it.
Pull it up. The Grinch's
I
oath.
don't have it. Hold
Is
on.
it like the Green
Give me a
Lantern's
second.
oath?
Give me a second. I'm looking up the Grinch's oath.
You gotta get the Grinch's oath. What?
Okay. A Grinch is unhelpful, unfriendly, unkind, with ungracious thoughts in an unhealthy mind. A Grinch is uncheerful, uncouth, and unclean. Now say this together. I'm frightfully mean. My eyes are both shifty, my fingers are thrifty, my mouth will not smile, not half an inch. I'm a Grinch. I am a Grinch. I'm a Grinch.
That does so.
Bars.
Yeah, bars.
Bars.
That does
bars.
bring
So,
a
yeah,
question though. That does bring a question though.
So he does that, does a bunch of shit. They kind of talk to each other and fuck with each other, and then
But does the cat hat
so
win?
part of this sort of so the reason why I was bringing that up as part of his backstory is because it reveals that he actually had a mom who was a positive, nurturing influence during her lifetime, but died at some point prior to the initial film.
What?
When the Grinch is finally provoked at grieving at the end of the special, he returns to being good. So this is a separate continuity where he doesn't do his Christmas plot, but instead turns good after talking to the Cat in the Hat and like
He's just a
going through his
depressed
childhood
man,
trauma.
The cat hat actually became a therapist.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That sounds like actually kind of baller.
Yeah. I'm on their fucking wiki right now. Grinch breaks down crying.
What?
Damn, that's depressing as fuck.
Yeah, look, do you want me to read the entire plot point that is summarized, or
maybe like she died on Christmas and that's why he doesn't like Christmas. It like reminds him of his mom. And he's like, why does everyone get to be happy?
Yeah, that's actually kind of wholesome in a weird way. Like that's not wholesome, but you know what I mean. Like I can understand that his mom died on Christmas and everyone's happy on Christmas, but he's not because his mom passed. That's a good reason for him being. Here's a good question though. Just only going about his oath. So like the main people, they're called like the Hooves, right? Or what were they called?
The Who's.
Who's. The Who's. They're called the Who. So is he a different species? Do the Who's, if a Who's like really sad and angry and miserable, does he become a Grinch?
What the fuck is this fucking Dr. Seuss? The Grinch. Grinch is the Cat in the Hat, right?
Yeah.
He has a way to go into a Grinch dimension.
What?
What?
I need to go watch this video real quick.
The Grinch is doing the Grinchiverse.
He does it. He trauma dumps on the Cat in the Hat while they're driving, and the Cat in the Hat crashes the car purposefully.
What? The Cat in the Hat's like, you're having mom trauma? Well, I'll give you some real trauma.
Insane work. Insane work.
But like, is he a Who and he's just
Nope.
that's where he is?
I think it would depend on the interpretation, because I assume in the original book,
Well,
he's
in the
like
the Jim Carrey
a
movie, they make it seem like
separate-
in the Jim Carrey movie, it seems like he was just a Who. He's just different looking.
yeah. Well, I'm not sure. That's a good question.
But like that Grinch oath and whatever the fuck Alex just brought up. It sounds like the Grinch
That's
is
what
like a
happened.
special creature. There's a Grinchverse. That's weird.
Well, see, then you gotta take the Benedict Cumberbatch Grinch as well, because it also seems like he's a separate creature to everyone else.
I know, is that the one that's like animated by?
Yeah, Illumination 2018. Yeah,
I've never watched that one.
I did. It wasn't my favorite.
How's that one go? Does he hate Christmas for a reason in that one, or is it just the same as like?
He hates Christmas because he was an orphan who never had a family, and Christmas reminds him of family time and how he never had a family to enjoy Christmas with,
They all
and how he was
kind of
always alone.
they all kind of follow the same ish vibe, except for where the sad grieving mother one is just kind of upsetting.
Yeah, he was grieving his mother's death.
They all kind of follow like the exact same vibe of him just being sad and alone on Christmas, and like
Because he
hates-
looks different, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't bring that up, but that is a reason too.
Well, what do you mean that's kind of the same shtick. In the Jim Carrey one, he looked different and people didn't like him and made fun of him, and like he
And
hates
they had
Christmas
a- and
because
they
it's
actually-
like the Who's favorite thing and blah blah.
And they actually had a good character bit with the kid not caring for what he looked like, and they had a good like if you take it that way, the racism is taught, not learned, or whatever the phrase is called. Because the kid didn't give a fuck what he looked like, but everyone else did that was older and adults, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Also, didn't he like bag the chick at the end too that actually did like him as a kid, but she just moved on and married like the mayor?
Yes.
Yes, that did happen. So this one, legit, the Grinch trauma dumps on the Cat in the Hat so hard that the Cat in the Hat tries to run away.
Damn.
When your backstory's so bad, the therapist has to leave.
And he was like, he was thinking in his head, he's like, he doesn't like anything. What? He goes, there's nothing he loves, nothing he likes, nothing he cares about. And then he convinces everybody at the restaurant that he's in to go to the Grinch's door and sing about his dead mother.
What?
What?
And that's why he starts crying, is because they're singing a song about his mom.
What? I thought the
Okay,
Cat in the Hat would be a good
we're
guy in this.
spinning the block on the Cat in the Hat. We're spinning the block on the Cat in the Hat, dog.
It made
Fuck
him a good
this
guy, though. It made him the good guy, you know?
Yeah, after he gets over his trauma by forcing him into it. That's fucked up.
Oh, that's literally what he does, yeah. And the Grinch is like fighting with his inner demons, and he's trying to like send them away, but his body physically won't let him.
What?
Yeah.
He did expose therapy on him.
Damn, what a asshole. Jesus.
I now
And
think
then,
of the Cat in the Hat as the doctor from Dead by Daylight.
And then the next
Insane.
morning, the Grinch fights with his mirror self that actually speaks to him.
Huh?
You know? Yeah. So the him telling the oath in the mirror, right? He was speaking to an alternate version of him, I'm pretty sure, because it responds to him.
It's probably like a psychological thing. Like he speaks to his own.
No. Because at the end of the movie, the reason he doesn't listen to it anymore is because he has a vacuum that sucks the sound out of a certain area, and the dog turns it on and points it at the mirror, so he can't hear the words.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We literally had the Grinch versus the like Dark Grinch, like Legend of Zelda at like what?
I'm just telling you what I was watching right now, dog.
I was gonna. I don't even know. I didn't even know what to say about that. I was like, oh, is it like a psychological thing where like it's supposed to represent like his like dark emotions and stuff? No, it's literally he talks to a fucking mirror him and that's what's egging him on.
Yeah, like see the Grinch having a soft spot for his mom burst into tears when he hears the song about her and is afterwards told by his mom's spirit that everything's gonna be all right.
By his mom's spirit?
Yes, touch the Grinch disassembles his machines and goes through his change of heart again the next morning. But his reflection tries to revert him back to the Grouch. His dog Max shuts the mirror up with a vacuum sound sweeper.
I gotta give credit for the Grinch is that no matter what interpretation, he always has his dog. Man's best friend.
He uses his dog though.
He still has a pet though, like a loyal companion.
Yeah, but literally in this plot summary, the cat decides to go over and talk with him, but in the process, the Grinch makes it so dark the cat can't see what's going on, and he crashes his car. He legit tries to kill Cat in that.
To be fair, the cat deserves it, but
I mean, well, was that after or before he made the chorus?
Before.
So maybe Cat almost died from the car crash. He's like, "Oh, I know what to do, buddy.
I know what to do, buddy."
I got a few phone calls. I got a few phone calls to make.
Yeah. See, he soon finds it out, and rallies everybody in the restaurant to follow him to the Grinch's house. There, he sings a song about the Grinch's mother.
What a dick!
That's such a dick move.
Made him good. Good ending. You're not thinking about the good ending.
What? Okay, so like, let's dial it back a bit. So, the Grinch is always miserable, and he lives in a mountain, and it's always taking place in. What's going around when it's not Christmas? What does the Grinch do? Is he the Grinch?
I think he hibernates. Do you think he hibernates?
Do you think he hibernates? Do you think he's actually just kind of chill?
In the movie, like the fucking one with Jim Carrey, they like treat him as a Yeti, where they know he's there, but nobody goes to interact with him because they know they'll get yelled at. Do they not?
They do. Also, funny enough, in the Jim Carrey movie, doesn't he just like go down, but in a disguise just to check out on people? So he's not really like, he's not stuck to the mountain.
He's not secluded. He leaves. I think he just enjoys his time that there's nothing going on because Christmas is such a jolly time.
And also like very bright and loud because of all the Christmas lights.
I think it aggravates him, and that's why he goes down there. He's a good guy deep down. Probably not.
I just think it's funny that Jim Carrey had to actually get what is it called? Torture lessons?
Torture training?
Yeah, torture training because of how painful getting all the makeup on was.
He had to develop a fucking, what is it? An immunity to torture? It's
Jesus.
A resistance. Did you not know that?
No, what?
They hired an ex-CIA operative to teach him what the like tips and tricks on how to like endure torture because it took hours for them to put on that mask.
And he couldn't. I don't think he could breathe when they're doing it.
He couldn't breathe that well. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's
even offered Jim Carrey.
he even like when he was getting it done, he was like, "I'll give you double the money if you just get me out of here now," because it was so bad for him.
Thank you, Jim Carrey, for suffering so I can get one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time.
It is a pretty good Christmas movie. They even did the Baby Yoda before Baby Yoda with the Baby Grinch.
Baby Grinch was just an asshole, though.
Well, that's where he threw a Christmas tree.
Yeah, he always hated Christmas from the day he was born.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got raised, though, by adoptive parents, though. Didn't he get raised by two moms in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a supportive movie.
I don't even think they
were two moms that would
him.
Host swinger parties, by the way. I just want to point that out.
That's besides the point.
Huh?
Can people just not be happy, Ghost?
Okay, I'll back off. I'll back off.
Yeah. Just let me have my like. This is a progressive movie, okay, by myself.
Yeah, go, Bones. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Yeah. He was raised by two moms. That's very progressive. Like that's awesome. I don't know what it's called, but he had a. Was it two moms actually like in a relationship where they were just like I don't think
If they were hosting a swinger party, they were probably in a relationship. Wait, no, that came out wrong. Yeah, they probably were.
So his moms were lesbians. That's cool as fuck.
They also weren't really that mean to him.
No.
Yeah, they're actually quite nice.
They like actually loved him like a child.
No matter, despite what he looked like. Yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
And then he ran away from them because he thought they hated him.
Okay, but here's another good question in the Who's. Do they have sex?
Okay, why do you bring this? Well, no, they don't, because it seems like the bird is real.
Yeah,
so
the
no.
bird. Yeah, the bird is real and it delivers the kids. So where does the kids come from?
Yeah, do you like fill out an application for a child?
No,
Yeah,
I think it just randomly just pops by.
You just randomly get a child?
Well, so like hypothetically, if it's random, like what if like me and Alex decide to be roommates and randomly the kids drop by, it's like shit, me and Alex are dads now.
Yeah,
No, no, I assume it's like a romantic thing. Like once you reach like a certain romance level, it just randomly spawns a kid.
Get a little too
what about
frisky.
what about the reproductive organs, dog?
Yeah, well, do they not have anything down there?
Do they? I don't know.
Then how do you know the gender of them?
One has titties and one doesn't.
That's reproductive organs.
Well, technically, it's to feed the kid.
No,
Yeah,
That's all they would need it for.
you got me there.
That would all they would need it for.
You got me there. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, I got you there. Yeah, so like, yeah, you know, progressive world compared to the fucking Lorax. You could just
But
love
then
another.
do they use the bathroom?
Oh, good question. No, there is no bathrooms in the Grinch. I never seen a bathroom.
Good. See, we're answering all the very big, important questions.
Wait, but they do eat though. So is that just fuel?
You know what? Is it fuel? Do they just eat it and then it gets like charged into energy?
Why do they celebrate Christmas? And does that mean there's a Santa Claus? Does that mean does the Grinch ever meet or fight a Santa Claus?
In Jim Carrey's version, it shows that Santa Claus is real.
And he gives them a present.
Yeah, he actually does give them presents. It's just the Grinch goes after him. Hell, I think in every version, the Santa Claus is real, and he just goes in after them and steals the presents.
Like an asshole.
Just skips. He's just directly after Santa, so he doesn't run into him.
Santa is just Santa. Is Santa who?
Huh.
Let me see.
That's another good question.
That is a good point.
It's gonna be like SpongeBob, where Santa Claus was just a guy. He's like an actual live action man. It's like, thank you, Squidward. Ho ho ho. I'm not making that shit up.
Funny. Imagine if it was a live action man.
You watch it, you read the book of the Lorax, and it's just a picture of a guy in a Santa costume. It's like, thank you, Grinch, for turning over a new leaf.
Do you think Do you think Santa knew the Grinch was gonna go steal it and he just let it happen because he knew it would get fixed?
Yeah. You think he knew like that he would get his heart would grow 3 times like bigger that day? So he's like, I can't let him steal those presents. That begs the question. That's more of a Santa question of whether or not he knows if you're going to become naughty too nice, if he can predict the future or not with his list. But that's a Santa question really to the Grinch.
Give me a second.
You know what?
Yes. What? Yeah, Ghost?
I quite like the Grinch. I think.
What, you think this conversation made him more enlightened?
Hold on, I'm gonna jump across the table and beat the shit out of Alex real quick. Hold on.
No, stay over there. You can't do anything to me. Diplomatic community. Get over
You
here.
son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch.
What the what's going on? What happened?
My arm doesn't bend that way, you asshole!
Don't worry about it, Bones. This guy tried to fight me. I had to throw hands. I'm sorry.
The only time I'll be able to bring this up, by the way, is Baby Grinch is in Terraria as a pet.
Is he?
Yeah,
all you do is ever talk about Terraria.
That's like the first time.
That's the first time I've heard him talk about it in like 3 months.
I know.
And when he's flying, he actually has a baby sleigh.
That's cool.
Why?
Honestly, that's cool.
Because he's a Christmas character. Why the?
What
That was
the
through
fuck
Discord.
was that?
That was through Discord.
Oh, it
Someone-
was Ghost?
It was Ghost. That was definitely. I heard that Steam notification, but I didn't see anything in the bottom right. So that was definitely.
I was confused.
I was definitely.
I'm being silly. I'm being silly.
That was
Anyway,
so
no,
loud.
I love the. No, I think of all the Dr. Seuss things. I think the Grinch is probably my favorite. Of all the Dr. Seuss characters, I think the Grinch is up there
I think
for
so.
me.
I think so too.
For
Don't
me,
like that he came
I like the Grinch a lot,
Okay.
but I just don't like how he's always a Christmas thing. So like every time it's Christmas, I always see the Grinch like 1,000 places in it once. So that's the thing.
Yeah,
that
but you
throws
hate
me
Jim
off.
Carrey, huh? You
I
hate
love Jim Carrey.
Do you hate
I,
Jim
okay,
Carrey?
no, I
Sounds
don't.
like you're hating Jim Carrey.
I'm hating the Grinch, not the live action.
That's
Grinch.
Jim Carrey.
That's
not-
Jim Carrey.
That's not.
No one
Jim-
else. No one else is the Grinch.
Wobble
except for Jim
Benedict.
Carrey.
Wobble Benedict. Wobble Benedict. Huh?
I'm
Doesn't count,
sorry,
doesn't count.
his interpretation was not that good. I'm sorry. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say it now. He flipped through like 4 different accents the entire movie. Sometimes
Actually?
he sounded like Jim Carrey. Sometimes he sounded like a British guy. Sometimes he sounded like himself. It actually he is British. Sometimes it sounded American, British, or Jim Carrey, like constantly flipping through. I do not like his interpretation. I'm not saying anything against Benedict Cumberbatch because I know that man can act. He can be good. It's just that movie is not his greatest movie.
I just know you can't say penguins.
That's
so.
just not a good movie. I'm sorry. Every other character, ass. I'm sorry. Ass. Straight up cheeks.
Is that like every version of the Grinch that we know of too? Is just the Benedict, the book, wherever the fuck was the multiverse.
There's a poem
of
before the
Grinchverse?
book came out.
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a musical.
There's also a musical, yeah.
I mean, but there's nothing interesting to note other than the fact that the Grinch steals Christmas. Right?
Yeah.
There's like nothing. Nothing.
Because that's his
that crazy.
shtick, you know?
Yeah, that
Do you
is
think
his
he's just?
shtick.
Do you think he's just an anomaly, or is there just a race of Grinches?
I was trying to bring that up earlier too. I think he's a well. I don't know. I think whatever the fucking book where he's fighting the Cat in the Hat, it makes it seem like he's an anomaly.
No, because his mother looked like him in that.
Then ours people are rare people.
His mother had like the same facial features as him.
Can we say every Grinch story is
Hmm.
connected like a JoJo's plot line, and they're all like the interconnected?
Well, no, yeah,
Sort
maybe.
of. Maybe. I don't know.
I was gonna say what it could be is if the bird exists and it's the one delivering the babies, could the bird have made a mistake and delivered a Grinch baby instead? Like he was supposed to go
Mm.
somewhere else and then he just got redirected.
Oh yeah,
there?
yeah, like Baby Mario or like Yoshi's
Yeah.
story.
I think it was that in the book. I think his shit knocked against someone else's.
Oh wow, so yeah, maybe
carriage.
he just went to the wrong family. And you know what? In the Jim Carrey version, despite if it was the wrong baby, those moms were good to him.
It's just that
Minus-
everyone else
minus-
just sucked.
No, not everybody. That one girl was
Literally
cool with him.
everyone else,
That
all
one
the
girl was
kids,
cool with
all
him.
the adults. The
one girl
only
was cool
person
with
who
him.
cared was his 2 moms and what's her name? Mary Sue? Mary who?
Dude, you
What's her
don't-
name?
I think
Hey,
Mary-
get
Mary who?
off my boy's Grinch life, okay? I was like that too. Nobody in school liked me. But the only difference is that there was a girl that liked him, and
Martha May Hoover. Martha May Hoover.
Yeah,
That's her name. Yeah.
yeah. I didn't have a Martha. Martha.
Martha.
I didn't
How do you know
have.
that name?
I didn't have that in school. Okay, so like, I give Grinch something. All right, so I think that's everything we can talk about the Grinch. Like, right? Is there anything else? Like anything 2-minute worthy to talk about the Grinch or no?
Do you like the Grinch? You never told us your opinion whether you like him or not.
I like the Grinch. I like the Grinch. I think he is one of the staples for the like Dr. Seuss characters. Because there's definitely a lot of Dr. Seuss books, but like out of like the 4 I can think of, he's like one of the 4 horsemen of Dr. Seuss, along with the Lorax. And you
Wait,
know,
4 horsemen? Who are the 4 then?
Cat in the Hat, Grinch, the Lorax, and Horton. Who
yeah, 100%.
Fucking Horton.
That's 100% what I was talking. Is that the next one we should talk about? Horton Hears a Who?
Yeah, we could talk about that and their weird ass planet living on a daffodil.
I don't
Well-
remember that story as much. That's the one I know the least
Yeah,
about.
tiny planet located on a
On the
speck of
small
dust.
daffodil. Yeah, on the
On
daffodil.
that is also on a flower. Yeah.
And his ears are so big that he can hear them. Which is crazy in of its own right.
The
And then
animals attempt to steal and burn the speck of dust, so Horton goes to great lengths to save Whoville from being incinerated. A person's a person, no matter how small.
That's a nice. That's nice.
Hold on, was the Grinch almost murdered like several times because of these animals?
Is the Grinch what?
Oh no!
Because this is Whoville.
Is it Whoville?
It is Whoville. Yes, they are Who's.
What?
Shit.
Is
Yeah,
that
they're
true?
Who's. Yes, they're Who's.
Are you canonically telling me that the Grinch lives on a tiny ass flower?
Yes.
No, he lives on a
Not
speck
on
of
the
dust,
flower.
doesn't
He lives on a speck of dust that's on a flower. Yes.
But
Huh?
I feel like that's how the Grinch movie starts. No,
It is. I think that actually, yeah, the Jim Carrey one. I think
the Jim
points in this.
Carrey it zooms into a speck of dust, and that's where they live on.
But yeah, no, the Horton Hears a Who. First off, it's literally called a Who. They live in Whoville, so they live on a speck of dust.
So is Horton Hears a Who
they
connected?
were first. Yeah, the Horton Hears a Who is the first time the Who's appear, and the second time they appear is the Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
That's crazy.
I did not know they were like connected storylines. I guess yeah, it's in your face now when I think about it.
Well, now like if they set the daffodil on fire, right? Would that be the equivalent of the sun just exploding for them?
Insane, Jesus.
I think that would
Well,
be
that-
no. I think that would be the equivalent of like the universe like going into overheat and like it just destroys everything because like.
Oh, this
That's
is
their whole
also the
world.
second Horton book. The first one being Horton Hatches an Egg.
Huh? There's
That one's not as good.
That one's not as good because you didn't know it existed. But yeah, so so it was preceded by Horton Hears an Egg, which carries the same characters, and then it's Horton Hears a Who, and then it's the Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
Wait, so
Who wrote it?
They're actually interconnected, like story wise. What?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew
who
Horton
wrote
Hears an
it?
Egg. It's just
Who
there's not that much
he
in it.
wrote it in response to American post-war occupation of Japan.
I never heard of Horton Hears an Egg or whatever the hell it's called.
No, Horton Hears a Who is made because of America's post-war occupation of Japan. That's what it's made for, I guess.
Oh.
Because he was very anti-Japanese because, World War II, right?
Yeah.
He then changed his view after we, blew up the country. And then said, hey, man, us singing their country is kind of fucked up. So I'm going to write this book about this elephant.
Okay.
So, yeah.
No,
He actually dedicated the book to a Japanese friend. So, yeah, that's why that book's there.
All right. That's an interesting trivia.
World War II, baby. That's how you get all the good stories.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings.
Why does Wikipedia have Horton Hears a Who listed as a cosmic horror? Hold on.
Dude.
You guys go with your conversation. I have to go figure that out.
Well, no, I was reading Horton Hatches an Egg real quick, right?
Yeah, so what's that story about?
The story is literally a bird was what? I don't think that's how logic works. Okay. Okay, well, I'll get to the ending later. It starts off, right? A bird is complaining about wanting to go out and fly because she has an egg that she's sitting on to hatch it, right? So
Yes.
Horton, being a nice dude, is like, well, I'll sit on your egg for you and I'll hatch it for you. That way you could go and do your shit. So he's sitting on it for Lord knows how long, through rain, snow, fucking heat, forever. The animals are making fun of him because they're assholes. I guess every animal in the Horton verse is just complete assholes.
Yeah, I
And
guess so.
nobody can have a life. And then poachers find him, right? It's 3 dudes with guns and they point them at Horton, but Horton refuses to leave the tree because he's sitting on the egg. So the guys are like, well, this is pretty funny. It makes them laugh hard enough that they drop their guns and then they kidnap him and sell him to a circus.
What?
They take the tree and him at the same time and take him to a circus where he's sitting there and people are paying big bucks to watch this elephant sit on an egg. Unironically.
Okay.
And the reason I was like, that's not how logic works, is the circus eventually reaches where. Wait a minute. Oh my God, the ladybird forgot about her egg.
What?
What?
Then one day the circus reached to the town down south, not far from Palm Beach. That's where the bird was staying. And dawdling along up in the sky, who of all people should chance to fly by but that good or nothing bird run away Maisie, still on vacation and still just as lazy and spying the flags and the tents just below. She's saying, "What fun! Why, I'll go to the show." She swooped down from the clouds through an open tent door. "Good gracious, guest Maisie, I've seen you before." To Horton. Poor Horton looked up at the face white as chalk. He started to speak, but before he could talk, um, the egg hatches, and the egg hatches into a hybrid bird elephant thing.
What?
So Horton got some explaining to do.
What?
Click. Fuck. This is what hatches out the eggs, you know. Ignore all my open tabs up there. There's a lot of things up there.
What the fuck?
It be.
Ah.
So does that mean when we get to Horton, here's a who? He's a dad.
I don't know. And the people came shouting, "What's all this about?" They looked and they stared, their eyes popping out. They cheered my word. It's an elephant bird. And it should be just like that, because Horton was faithful. He sat and he sat. He meant what he said and he said what he meant. And they sent him home happy 100%. Then he gets to go home.
Huh.
What
I
the
don't think that's how
fuck
that works.
is the?
That's how the.
What is the meaning behind that story?
If you raise a child, then even if
be-
it's not yours, it becomes yours. I
That
think
doesn't logically make sense.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
that's what
I
the
like
story
that.
is. But this isn't how it works.
I guess
I
yeah.
like that.
If you,
It's metaphorical.
yeah, it's
Yes,
metaphorical.
I understand that. He's an elephant bird.
It should have been just a
I
normal
like
bird.
that. I like that. I like
I would
that.
have, yeah, I would have been fine with that normal bird that thinks of Horton as his dad.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of cute. So yeah, so by the time we get to
Good
Horton,
life lesson, just weird. It's just weird.
it's just weirdly drawn. For those who can't, for the description, it's literally just an elephant with wings that's small, and it lands on
No,
his
he does-
trunk.
He has, it's an elephant's torso and head, and then it has wings and bird legs.
That looks like what? I guess an elephant tail. It looks like it's like a chimera with like the tail's like a snake.
It does.
Is this what the?
It's weird.
Dude, why is Horton such a fucking homie though? I'm just saying. Like, he took care of your egg. He took care of an entire species. Like, he's just a homeboy, you know? Just a cool guy. Everyone's just hating on his dick for real.
Do you think he's like the embodiment of pure goodness in the Dr. Seuss world?
Compared to everyone else, yeah, he's pretty up there, I think. Literally any of his characters, yeah, I think he's generally probably the nicest people, one of the nicest people.
Yeah, I mean, don't count the Lorax, because Lorax is quite literally the embodiment of like
Lorax
Mother
is up
Nature.
there.
He's like the embodiment of like
Lorax
Mother
is
Nature.
there. But Lorax still also sucks. I'm just saying, you gotta let the entire. Anyway, yeah, no, Horton's a pretty cool guy. Horton's a pretty cool guy.
The Lorax.
And I figured out why people classify this as a cosmic horror, because technically, from the Who's perspective, their planet is possibly being destroyed any second. It's only Horton stopping the other entities from burning their planet alive.
Well, also he can communicate with them, can he?
Yeah, wasn't he able to communicate?
Yeah, he's able to talk to them.
Oh yeah, he can talk to them.
So they just hear the voice of God.
They also hear the voices of the eldritch creatures plotting
the
their
other
demise.
gods trying to kill them.
How do they get any rest? Could you imagine just going to bed and you just hear, "We should burn them"?
I prefer the movie, I guess, because they build a machine to hear him.
Yeah.
Don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they build a machine that way they can translate his voice and shit.
Yeah, that I do prefer the movie on that, because that makes more sense. If they were just hearing it, that means their entire world would always be loud and obnoxious, because that means they'll hear everything outside of their world.
There's no fucking
Okay,
way.
wait. I'm not
Jesus
not
Christ.
to detour from Horton Hears a Who, but here's a good question. So the Grinch is a Who, so that means he's a tiny speck of dust, right?
Yeah.
He's on a tiny speck of dust, yeah.
Does that mean Cat in the Hat can is he a reality warper? Because doesn't Cat in the Hat, isn't he just normal human size or human?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a reality warper. Yeah, I think that's
he has
pretty
a
well
box that goes
established.
to a different dimension.
Okay, I don't remember Cat in the Hat that much, but I just want
He has an actual box that leads to a different crazy dimension.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the big red box. You remember? Do you remember the movie at all or no?
I barely remember. I only watched it like once or twice. Let's not talk about Cat in the Hat that much because I want to leave that as the last subject. I just wanted to bring up how he's going up to help kids and then he goes to fight the Grinch.
I wouldn't say he helped kids, dog.
Okay. Yep,
No,
yeah.
Cat in the Hat was a significant hindrance to the kids' lives.
Yeah, I know.
We'll talk about that later, but
We'll talk about that in a second. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, Horton Hears a Who. Okay.
Yeah.
He helps them. So at the time of Horton Hears a Who, he's a dad. He has a kid. A mutated kid. That's a
Well, it
bird.
depends on which one takes first.
I thought
'cause
the egg one took place first.
published first. Who knows if it's first in the timeline?
I guess, yeah.
Okay,
I just
so,
didn't think it would be that complicated.
so like yeah, Horton protects this thing from all the other animals, right?
Yeah.
But then one of the birds drops it in a field of other daffodils, and Horton goes to find it. He could have just left it in the field of other daffodils.
That's well, no, because someone might
You-
trample on it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
be honest
that's
with
the
you.
idea.
The field of daffodils has no walking trails at all until he walks in it.
What does he do with the daffodil at the end of the movie?
Well, the book wise, he picks it up and it basically picks it up, and after he like let it fall, he was talking to one of the people in Whoville, and he's like, "Hey, when you dropped the thing, our place got fucked up."
What?
And then the other animals catch up to him. They tie Horton down and then threaten to boil the speck in a hot steaming kettle of hazelnut
I do
oil.
remember that.
And then Horton yells at the little people to be like, make as much noise as you can before they fucking burn you alive. And then they make noises. Well, they try to until they find a little guy called Jojo who's playing a yo-yo instead of making funny noises. And then they tell him to make a noise, and he yells out a loud yop, which makes all the animals hear him. And they're like, holy shit, they're real. And so they all decide to help protect the speck.
And that's like how it ends. It's just like this group of animals, like we're protecting the speck.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's how the book ends. Yeah, they all choose decidedly. Hey, we gotta protect this thing. It has entire civilization on it.
Do you think it's like because of that they have a generations of like we pass it down the
You
protection?
would think it's like like an artifact to them.
Yeah, like only that sacred
like-
group know.
Like that daffodil is eventually gonna die.
What are they doing?
Yeah, but the speck is still there.
Yeah, but like, do they just replace it to another daffodil? Do they just put it in a box and they live there forever now?
Yeah, like a box with holes in it. Do they just kind of like leave that box? That's the artifact, is the box with holes in it, because they know that speck of dust is in that box. So even if the plant withers away, they know for a fact the world is still chilling there. So they just keep it there. Like, do you think they build a sanctuary around the box? Or around like the whole
And they
area?
just keep that, and they just keep it fucking protected.
Yeah, like it's a
Jesus.
tomb. The tomb that contains Christmas.
Hmm.
Oh, and like, okay, Johnny, you're gonna be taking care of it because your old man's about to hit the bucket. Just remember the teachings is to take care of this box.
Jim Carrey was also Horton the Who in the movie. I don't remember that. The fuck?
What? I don't remember that being Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey was Horton the Who in the
I don't
animated
remember that
movie in
either.
2008. Motherfucker is two of the horsemen.
He was he was two of the horsemen. Who was the Lorax?
What's the guy from Sunny in Philadelphia? I literally said his name earlier.
Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito.
Danny
is-
DeVito.
Danny
Yeah,
DeVito,
Danny DeVito.
two
Yeah,
Jim
Danny
Carreys.
And then Mike Myers.
Yeah, Mike Myers. Yeah,
Mike Myers.
That's a crazy back to
Holy
back.
blunt rotation. I'm just saying that's a crazy roundup.
Honestly, yeah.
I did not know. I did not know that was
That was the roundup for the recent movies.
Yeah, that
That's a
actually
good one. I like that.
that threw me off.
Son of a bitch. Oh, I love that. I love the Cat in the Hat so much.
How's the movie end? Does the movie also end?
Yeah, how's the movie? I remember watching the
The
movie at a
movie
girl's
ends
house.
with Kangaroo snatches the flower from the captured horn and prepares to drop it in the pot. Meanwhile, Jojo grabs the horn, used to project Horn's voice, raises up to the highest tower and screams his first word, yop, breaking through the sound barrier just seconds before the speck hits the oil, causing Rudy to drop the flower just in time before it reaches the oil. Upon the animals hearing the whoos, they release Horn and shun the kangaroo for tricking them, while Rudy ignores her demands to return to her pouch and give the speck back to Horton. Despite this, Horton forgives the kangaroo with a cookie from Vlad the Bunny, who in turn provides a makeshift umbrella for Whoville, as Horton and the animals of Knoll carry them to Mount Newell while saying farewell to each other, seeing can't fight this feeling, and it's revealed that the jungle of Newell and Earth as a whole is actually a speck among numerous others flowing in space. So the movie gets even more existential, saying that the animals are also on a speck.
What is this Men in Black shit, man? I don't want to hear this. Like how the movie
Basically what
ends with the
happens,
marble, and they're just playing
Basically, what
marbles.
happens if it's that Rick and Morty, you know, the Rick and Morty episode where they keep creating smaller and smaller miniverses.
Yeah, yeah, that's like one of my favorite episodes.
That's what's fucking happening to them, dog.
Oh
And
my-
if one of them goes, if the top one goes down, they all go down.
What is? I don't. Why are we having a simulation movie?
Well, it's a cosmic horror apparently, so I believe that now. That is cosmic horror. Holy shit! Your entire universe could be erased if the thing above you decides to destroy you, or if the thing above you
Accidentally destroys you.
yeah, and then you die anyway. That's fucking crazy.
Or like that speck of dust, if it just so happened to get caught in the wind and like land somewhere it shouldn't have.
Lands in a fucking volcano and you die. It's out of your control. Damn, that's great. That's existential as fuck. Holy
Somebody
shit.
accidentally steps on you and just light out.
See, I don't think stepping on you destroys you. Because you're too
Yeah, I think
small,
so.
I think, for it to like really hurt you.
You do get a point. What if
I
somebody
think
eats the
it's
speck of
honestly
dust?
just okay, then that's different because then you get fucking acid.
Yeah, like what
and
if
then you
somebody's walking, talking, and then like a speck of dust flies in their throat, and then it just lights out.
You get just digested. They would like all cosmic horror vor. Like nobody wants that.
Why'd you say that?
That's crazy.
Pack this shit up, dog. Pack this shit up.
What do you mean? We're talking about very good, important points about Horton Hears a Who.
That is horrid. Okay, thank you for listening to the cosmic horror. I don't want to think about that anymore. Holy shit.
Well, we still
Their
got
entire lives,
Sorry.
entire lives could end at any moment, and there's nothing any of them could do about it.
That's just the way the world works, you know.
That's how the cookie crumbles. That's how the dust gets spread. I made that last one up, so.
And then the Grinch lived. So according to this, I assume this is probably before the Grinch. I'm thinking this is before the Grinch like does his Christmas thing and like becomes a better person. But wouldn't this force you to be a better person? Like if God like just suddenly rang down, like, hey guys, my fellow dudes over here are probably gonna kill you. Let's help me out in stopping them. Would that not make you a good person? Would that not make you repent almost immediately? Like, oh shit, my problems are too small. The world is too big.
But like, what if this is like years and years afterwards?
Yeah.
Like,
well, how crazy
It
would
would
it
be before. Because technically speaking, the Grinch wasn't thought of until after this book came out. So
That's true. It could be before.
I just know the movie has like one of the Who's and he looks like Leafy is here. What?
Nothing, dog. Nothing.
So okay, so let's get the timeline of events right. So it's
Horn hatches an egg.
Yeah.
so by that time he's a dad.
yeah.
And he goes on his own adventure and he hears a fucking dandelion or what was it? Not, a daffodil.
No,
Speck of dust.
he hears a speck of dust and puts it on a daffodil.
Oh, he puts it on a daffodil? I thought I was already on the daffodil.
No, he hears it and then he moves it to the daffodil so he can carry it easily.
And then like He
And then those assholes animals just didn't want Horton to have a little
Was it
flower
not a
with him.
clover?
No, it's a daffodil.
has to be a daffodil. Also, hold on. These animals are complete douchebags. They were making fun of him.
Oh no.
We're going. Go on, Ghost.
I don't know. I'll kill myself. It's whatever. Continue.
So
Give me a
like,
second. Were you looking at
I think it is in fact a clover.
that? Oh no, it's called a clover. That ain't a clover. That's a daffodil, dog.
let me see. Send the photo to the thing. I want to at least get a good look at what it looks like.
Well, that's the fucking movie.
That is
That thing.
definitely not a clover.
They say he put it on a very soft clover.
Yeah, that is not a. That's a daffodil. If anything, this looks like the trees.
It's a red clover, dog.
That's not.
What?
No, it's an actual real life flower.
What?
It's called a red clover.
That's not red, first of all. But I.
Don't look at me, man. That's what they fucking name it.
Wow. So we learn. It looks like the trees from the Lorax.
Broca inspired.
Is this where we learned that all the Dr. Seuss books are in a connected universe?
I mean,
Probably. I wouldn't fucking doubt it.
Like the Lorax has to be the last in the timeline because that's where everything gets fucked up in the world.
Well, technically speaking, we don't know. It could just be on a completely separate spec.
Oh shit! Yeah.
There's layers to this shit.
There's too
layers
many
to it.
There's two. No. Let's just keep it to like two layers. The Grinch layer and then the Horton Hears a Who layer. I don't want to deal with all this cosmic horror.
According to the movie, there's multiple. Actually, there's a third layer because the third layer shows there's other specs. So there's multiple layers to the shit. I'm sorry.
Well, that's the end all be all. Nothing gets past the third layer, and there's nothing in the third layer. Okay, let's just accept that.
There's
as a fact.
multiple things in the third layer. I'm sorry that
Like
your
what?
mind can't
Like
handle
what?
fourth dimensional beings. But there are multiple layers. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
How about we focus on the now then? I'm saying we focus on the second layer where Horton's at. Because there's animals and there's people. And guess what? Like, and of course, he hears the other spec, which is the Who's. And the Who's have the Grinch. And then, of course, Horton hears a Who, the branch. And he's an animal and there's people. And guess what also has animals and people? The Lorax.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure Horton Hears a Who takes place in our universe. 'Cause
Huh?
they have
What?
humans. They have humans, and the bird in Horton Hatches and Eggs is in Palm Beach, California.
What?
Huh?
That's where the circus took him, was Palm Beach.
What?
Over the water.
What?
I didn't think that was being a real life location. I thought that was just
Yeah,
a
Palm
name.
Beach isn't a real place.
Yeah, Palm Beach is a real place.
What?
I'm pretty sure it's California.
What?
We don't even have like what? We don't even have elephants where we live. Have you ever
No,
seen
they
just a
took them
nat-
over the ocean. They took them
oh,
over the
oh.
ocean.
Okay, yeah.
What?
What are you going to look for it?
No, I'm fucking around. But
'Cause
like,
they-
yeah.
They have humans, they have guns, they have ships, cars, like our cars. Yeah, you know?
And definitely not in the Lorax. I don't think they had that much stuff advanced wise at least.
Also,
They
the
make
Lorax doesn't
factors.
have peoples. They have weird peoples.
Maybe
They're
the
like
weird
abomination people.
Maybe the people got fucked up because they didn't have air for so many years.
That is true.
They probably just don't look normal anymore. I'm shocked that we're learning a lot about Horton Hears a Who lore.
It's very important lore. I'm surprised you don't know all of it.
Fuck
This is all
no.
child's play, you know?
I don't know, man. I do not know. Shit's crazy.
I just remember the DVD
why?
case was orange, and then I remember watching it at a girl's place because like I had to walk. I couldn't walk home from school some days. So I had to walk to a friend's place, and I watched that movie in her room. I think at one point. That was it. I was like probably like 2 years old, not 2, but I was in 2nd grade. I think
Oh, like 7.
that was probably 7. I did not enjoy that. That sucked ass. That sucked. Like,
Here's who? Or you just hated going over there?
I hated going over to that place. Not only I already felt poor, I felt even more poor having to go to someone else's house because my parents couldn't afford to come and get me at the end of the school day, so I had to wait extra long to
That's
get.
crazy.
It's like it was like a cherry on top of how sad I felt in my life. So yeah, Horror News or Who is like that's like the only times I actually watched that movie. It was at her place.
I love that movie. I might have to watch it again.
I would have to rewatch. Well, yeah, I probably have to go rewatch that movie too. Honestly.
But yeah, that's.
Should we
I
have
think
like a quick fire round for any other Dr. Seuss books that are not really?
We want to talk about Green Eggs and Ham real quick, and that asshole that's following this old man around.
Yeah, let's talk.
Green Eggs and Ham is a very simple thing. This dude named Sam walks up to this old dude, and he's like, "Hey, you want some green eggs and ham?" And the old dude just goes, "Nah, I don't want them. I don't like the way they are." And then the dude just follows him around everywhere, breaks into his house. Like, well, you can eat them in your house. You can eat them on a boat. You can eat them on a car. You know. And he just follows this man around all day, pestering him.
That's how I feel about when I like just say no, and you guys are like, "Try it." Have you ever tried the food before? And I'm like, I just don't want to eat it.
When have I told you to try food?
I'm just saying in general. Like it pisses me off just because just leave me alone. I don't want to eat new foods.
You get to eat new foods, and you better like it.
No, I don't like eating new foods.
But yeah, that's Green Eggs and Ham. Let's go look at these other ones. I don't really know that many of the fucking.
I know the fish.
What? One fish, two fish, red
three
fish, blue fish.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He got it wrong.
I'm gonna kill myself.
One fish,
I'm gonna kill myself. It's all over.
It's like one fish, two fish, blue fish, red fish.
No, red fish, blue fish.
Red fish, blue fish. What was the point of that one?
I don't know. I think it's to help you count. I think that was made to help you count. We'll read it real quick.
Oh God.
Okay, guys, ready? You guys ready for this to read it?
Maybe we'll do it.
Okay. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. The one has a little star. This one has a little car. Say, what a lot of fish there are. Yes, some are red and some are blue. Some are old and some are new. Some are sad and some are glad. Some are very, very bad. Where are they? Sad and glad and bad. I do not know. Go ask your dad. Some are thin and some are fat. The fat one has a yellow hat. From there to here, from here to there, funny things are everywhere. Here are some who like to run. They run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. What a lot of funny things going by. Some have 2 feet, some have 4 feet, some have 6 feet, some have more feet. Where do they come from? I can't say, but I bet they come a long, long way. We see them come, we see them go. Some are high, some are fast, some are low, some are slow. Not one of them is like another. Don't ask us why, go ask your mother. Say, look at his fingers. 1, 2, 3. How many fingers do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 11. 11, that is something new. I wish I had 11 too. Bump, bump, bump. Did you ever ride a wump? We have a wump with just 1 hump, but we know a man called Mr. Grump. Mr. Grump has 7 hump wump. So if you like go bump, bump, just jump on the hump of the wump of Gump. Who am I? My name is Ned. I do not like my little bed. This is no good. This is not right. My feet stick out of bed all night. And when I pull them in, oh dear, my head sticks out the bed up here. We have our bike. It is made for 3. This is a fucking 37 pages of this. There's no story.
I was about to
It
say.
is, and I quote, quite literally a rhyming book for kids. That's its entire.
Also, I'm pretty sure these
plot.
are the 2 kids from The Cat in the Hat.
What? What?
Yeah, they look like the same kids. Look.
Oh no, it's J and K. These are different people.
Are you 100% sure?
Yeah, the other kids are Dick and something else. I don't know.
They look exactly the same.
They do look exactly.
No, they're different kids. They're different kids. Trust.
No,
trust.
those are 2 different kids. But you know what? These ones don't got yellow shirts on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Told you.
He is
This
right.
is like
He
this is
is
like
right.
FNAF lore, just being like the font's different. It's different, so I'm talking.
I know what I was thinking. Leaving my son behind. Oh,
Leaving my
I
child behind.
suffered. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill with my gun.
Well,
Where's
hope-
my fucking gun?
Hope you guys.
Where's my fucking gun?
Hope you guys enjoyed a little audiobook from Killer Mudkip 115. No, a cat in a hat.
No, that was a cat hat. It was one fish, two fish, red
Oh, not
fish, blue
cat in a
fish.
hat. Yeah, one fish,
There's no
two
story
fish.
here.
Where's my fucking shot? I found my shotgun. Goodbye, guys.
I guess the story is just accept people for how they are. I guess.
That's a
Oh
good
wait,
moral.
wait.
Just look at the last page of the book. What does it say? Just some like real crazy Nazi stuff. Like,
The
whoa!
last page of the book. Look what we found in the park. In the dark, we will take him home. We will call him Clark. He will live at our house. He will grow and grow. Will our mother like this? We don't know. And now, good night. It is time to sleep, so we will sleep with our pet Zeep. Today is gone. Today was fun. Tomorrow is another one. Every day from here to there, funny things are everywhere.
Did they just pick up Superman?
No.
They said, "Look, we found him. We'll call him Clark."
No,
They find a
dog.
baby.
It's just a fish, dog. Look,
Super-
that's just a fish.
oh, that's a big fish.
The one on the far left, yeah. That's their
Oh,
pet Zeep.
that looks like the creature from I don't remember. I don't remember the name of that story. Anyways, let's talk about Cat in the Hat now,
Wait.
because I don't know any other small stories.
There's a ton of them, dog.
Yeah, let's
You
just
know,
move on. To...
Mr. Brown can moo, can you? You know?
Oh, okay, that is another one I do know.
What the fuck is
po-
that one? Sorry,
the
I
pocket
found
book of
regenerated.
boners.
The what?
The pocket book of boners. You know, it's one of his
The
classics.
what?
It's me, guys. It's me. Let's just talk about Cat in a Hat now. Let's just talk about Cat in a Hat. Let's just move on.
No, I want to read the pocket book. Of boners.
No, fine. That one's funny though.
I have to find it though.
Okay, let's talk about Cat in a Hat then.
Wait.
Oh my God, Alex.
Whoa. Calm down. You calm down. Calm the fuck down.
Calm the fuck down. It was a misinput.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Go ahead and talk about Cat in the Hat. I don't think I'll be able to find this.
Well, Cat in the Hat. So what? Does he? The kids are just depressed, and he just comes up and he just kind of makes them more miserable.
No, you know,
Because I just know the kids
they
are like
aren't
having a.
depressed. They're bored.
Well, yeah, they're like. I remember the scene in the book was that they're looking out a window and it's raining or something, and they're like, "Oh, we're bored. We can't do anything." And Cat in the Hat jumps up and he starts doing stuff, but he's actually kind of more of a nuisance. Is that like the whole
Yeah,
plot?
he just walks through their front door and starts fucking with their fish by balancing him on the umbrella that he's holding. And he
Doesn't-
starts balancing more and more things, and then he slips and falls, and everything falls on the floor.
Doesn't the fish talk?
All fish talk, dog. That's normal.
Okay.
I don't think
I
that's
mean,
a
I
normal
guess,
thing.
yeah, look who I'm talking to. You fucking axolotl. So, that is a solid argument.
But yeah, he comes in there and then he starts fucking around. Then he drops everything on the floor. The fish is mad because he's supposed to be the voice of reason, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's
He's
why
like-
I remember the fish. He's supposed to be the voice of reason. He's supposed to be like,
Yeah.
stop. Stop fucking
He's
around.
supposed to be like, calm down and be careful because your mom's coming back and she can beat your ass.
Does he actually talk about the mom being like that?
No. No, I'm just saying that's the fish. It's fucking you shook up our house and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house. And the cat just refuses to leave. It's just
How do they get the cat to leave?
they learned their lesson that you should accept being bored.
What? That's just the moral lesson of Cat in the Hat. Is just it's okay to be bored.
The
No
cat
way.
has no fear.
I was always thinking maybe it's like never to wish for something because you don't know what it could be.
Never to wish for something. I don't think it's monkey paw, but
Well, not monkey paw, but like they were wishing to something for the cure of their boredom, but what they got was a little too intense. Like because Cat in the Hat was chaotic and like bouncy everywhere, and he was actually more like causing issues. It's like, okay, don't wish for something that you may not like. You may regret. I don't know. Yeah, monkey paw, but like, what else? Accepting just being bored is that sucks.
I don't think there is a fucking lesson in this. In the
That-
book, at least. In the movie, there is a lesson, and it's because they broke a contract.
what? I don't remember the movie's lore.
Yeah, they had to sign. They
had a
you
bunch of
don't remember?
lawyers. They had a contract or something.
He gets ready to have him sign a contract, and they're like, who are they? And he goes, my magical time traveling elves.
What?
And then you look at him and he goes, they're my lawyers. I fucking love that movie. That's exactly the way he says it too. He goes, my magical time traveling elves. He's not kind of funny. He's not kind of funny.
It's because he immediately said, they're my lawyers. Afterwards.
He does. they like stare at him because they're confused. He goes, they're my lawyers. You know, they have to watch you sign this. He's making him sign a contract.
What's the contract?
Give me a second.
I do not remember the movie. I think I watched it like once, I think. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've really watched the Cat in the Hat movie.
I love this movie so much.
Because
they go, their fucking dog gets out of the yard and he's running away. And they find him at the kid's birthday party. And the cat jumps over the fence and pulls out a rake. He goes, okay, Nevins, time to die.
That's a good movie. We gotta watch that movie. That's a good movie.
We gotta watch that movie. Oh, it's Bring Back Movie Night, guys.
Oh yeah, look. Do you want to watch the clip or do you want me to tell you what he says?
I can't watch it because I'm the one recording. But
I'll fucking send it to the group chat. That way, when you're done,
I can watch it. Yeah, I can watch it later. You go watch the movie,
so
guys.
before he plays, like teaches them, like does all his magic. If you go look at the thumbnail for it, those are his lawyers.
That's his lawyers. They all look the same. They're like the same looking guy.
Elves.
Do they actually time travel though?
Oh yeah, he literally is like, I gotta show you something magical. And then he slaps the fucking contract on the table.
He goes, something magical and full of wonder. And then he just drops the contract.
What?
That's how the movie goes.
I don't know.
You don't remember when they go to the nightclub?
I love Mike Myers in this movie, dude. I fucking love him. Okay, they're my lawyers.
I do not remember.
Liability issues.
I do not remember.
Frivolous lawsuits, yeah. See, because the idea is the contract is between him and the kids, and like they're allowed to have all the fun they want.
But they can't break a rule, which is to open the box.
Oh, what's in the box? Isn't that the other dimension?
The box is what
bullshit.
is the other dimension. It connects to the chaos dimension that the Cat in the Hat lives in.
Is this like, can we like say it's like a Mr. Mixelplix and say Cat in the Hat's the same in every continuity?
I wouldn't say all that because he has different MOs in each of the versions he's in. You know? Like even the fucking
Yeah, but he also can clone himself. He runs a whole cooking show with him. There's like 3 of them at once.
Maybe he's just feeling. Yeah, I like to think it's just the same guy. This is look at Mike Myers.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is the same guy. I honestly believe like it's definitely different continuities because the cat acts differently in each version he's in.
Maybe that's just because he's a fourth dimensional being.
Canonically, Cat in the Hat was spayed and neutered. Here you go, Trevor. If you wanted to see it, it also tells you when he was born.
We'll see it like what? His balls being cut?
No, his spayed and neutered certificate.
Oh, his certificate, spayed and neutered. The Cat in the Hat. Oh, that's his full name. Is the Cat in the Hat? He's 5'8". He's 5'8".
Yeah, he's tall, white gloves, red and white.
I'm taller than him. That's Ghost's size.
Whoa!
Do you like his?
It's tall.
Do you like what it says for his species?
Feline with a question mark. Unknown. Black and white male. Day issued. Day of birth is May 25th. Is that the day of the book that came out? Is the day of birth? That would be funny.
I have to look that up.
He's 5'8".
Leave him alone. They probably just put the height of Mike Myers and was like, ah, fuck it, it'll be fine.
Yeah, probably actually, maybe that makes sense. I always would assume that he would probably be like a tall ass guy because it's the cat in the hat. His hat's also
It's
like
his hat. It's his hat. His hat.
oh yeah, maybe his hat. Why does it say "smell that" on the side of the spayed and neutered?
Oh, that's what they're doing for sign the contract.
Oh, okay.
So he has them sign, and then he grabs the kid head and slams it into the contract to smell it, and then they have to scratch a certain thing off. As the typical contracts. You see how big the contract is?
Yeah, I see
It's
how
a
it says
gigantic
XXXIV, or no IX.
Yeah, dog, you understand. That's why he has his magical time traveling elves with him.
That still got me so good. My magical time traveling elves. They're my lawyers.
That's literally what he says.
They're my lawyers.
They're my lawyers. Because he gets too many lawsuits, dog. He also goes to a nightclub with the kids.
What?
A Cat in the Hat nightclub.
Huh?
Yeah.
In the movie, yeah.
Yeah, in the movie, they go to Cat in the Hat nightclub where everybody has the same hat.
Is the nightclub just to see the hats or to see sexy cats?
Oh, he's running away. It's not even sexy cats, dog. They're just people.
Yikes! That's actually kind of bad because he's taking like minors there.
Yeah. It's to run away from the antagonist who I don't even think is really an antagonist.
He was trying to marry the mom for her
What?
money, despite him being a poor,
that is right. He's
lazy
poor.
slob.
He's a poor, lazy slob who's in debt. That's right. He was an asshole.
Yeah, he was 100% an asshole.
I was thinking he was just trying to get some, and I was like,
No, he was in fact not trying to get some. He had ulterior motive.
He was also trying to send the kid to military school so he didn't have to deal with him no more.
So he was just a complete and utter douche.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Conrad in the beginning of the movie was kind of a complete utter douche. So, to each your own.
What about the book? How would the book go and all that? Other than just
the book, he was a normal dude. He's a normal kid.
What?
They're just two children.
I don't like the way you phrased that.
Ghost.
Anyway,
respond.
No, I had to because he kept fucking calling me, dog. So I was like, I've been in and out of sleep all day to get him off my case. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna kill.
Yeah, Ghost.
Okay.
So
okay.
Ghost has been his coworker, right?
Yeah.
And all day, because I know he's not gonna respond, I've just been talking shit to him in the private DMs because he can't respond.
You could just tell your coworker you're in the middle of something.
No, it was because his coworker spawn camps us, and it's one of those things where you start and then you just can't quit.
I'm gonna shoot you with this gun. Let's see if you're bulletproof, bitch. Oh, he is bulletproof. Holy fuck.
Yeah, what'd you expect?
Those bullets just flattened against him.
It's all in the
gun.
It's all in the suit. It's all in the suit.
But yeah,
who can shoot you then? Hold on.
The Cat in the Hat movie, he gets hit in the balls with a baseball bat.
I do remember that. Doesn't he also say something like, "Pardon my language"? Doesn't he's like, "Oh, you stupid hoe."
Oh yeah, then he goes, "I'm just playing, baby. I love you."
It's just an actual gardening hoe.
That movie was weird as fuck.
He steps on a hoe and it hits him in the face, and he goes, "Dumb hoe." He goes, "I'm sorry, baby. I still love you," and he tries to kiss it. He also tries to crack the kid in the head with a baseball bat. Like, unironically, that movie is so good.
Well, why is Cat in the Hat the main face of Dr. Seuss?
Because I think it's like his first book, one of his first books, or one of his first big book.
That's a batshit insane book.
The book has nothing to do with that. The book, he just goes in there and fucks shit up and then cleans the house and then leaves.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember that, right? So like they yell at him, and after a while, he does like okay, and he cleans up the house and then dips. Is that actually how it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does the movie end? How do they get him out?
They do the same thing. They
break the contract by opening the box. So he tells them that he's not going to help them. That they were Oh no, that's not what happens. So they break the contract, and then they get mad at him and tell him to leave, right? Because he's
Yes.
not going to help them clean up. Then they're sitting there waiting for their mom to come, and the brother tells the sister, "I'll tell mom that I did everything," and she goes, "No, we both did it. We're in this together." And then the door opens, and it's the Cat in the Hat, and he's there to clean everything up. He put the condition that if they open the box, the contract is null and void. They face the consequences unless they know how to take responsibility for their actions, which then he helps them clean up the whole house. And then they go skipping down the road. It's him and his Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Yeah, I was about to say, we didn't even mention that. He brings out 2 creatures called Thing 1 and Thing 2. Isn't there also a Thing 3 and Thing 4? Or am I losing my mind on that?
I think you're losing your mind. There might be in somewhere else.
Like in a
different interpretation.
Yeah, I could have sworn in a different store there is a Thing 3 and a Thing 4. Do you like to think the things are just who's?
I don't think the things are whose.
Yeah.
I mean,
They do look like them. They do look
they
like them.
do, and then the live action movie uses similar makeup they did for the Grinch movie for the things, so maybe.
And
but
like
the movie says they come from a different dimension.
Well, yeah,
doesn't look like Whoville, so I don't think so.
Oh, maybe it's a different speck of dust then.
Oh yeah, The Cat Comes Back, which is a sequel to The Cat in the Hat.
What?
Yeah, The Cat Comes Back.
Like a book? There's a sequel to the book?
I guess the moral of this story is if you're going to clean up afterwards. That's like the only thing I could think of.
It's not really a moral. He actually made it to help kids read.
No moral? My Dr. Seuss, no moral?
You could probably find a moral, but he, quote unquote, created the book in response to the debate in the United States about literacy in early childhood and the effectiveness of traditional primers. And primers are like a textbook for teaching reading to kids or little baby kids. So like little baby books, because he thought little baby books were kind of bad at the time. So he decided to make his own little baby book to help kids read. So that's what he made, was The Cat in the Hat, because of like some smart people telling him like, hey, you should have this many words and these specific words so kids can actually read this book and learn how to read. So that's what happened, I guess. Yeah, so that's why that book was made. And it was successful because it was kind of a good book for kids to read. It had a lot of words, it had critical thinking, had a lot of colors, and of course, like you said, you could look for a meaning, right? Maybe kids can look for a meaning. I don't fucking know. It's not up to my interpretation. Whoa.
That's literally what the ending is. The mom comes home, asks them what did they do, and they did not know whether or not to tell her what they did or if they should just lie to her. And then it asks, if your mother asked you, what would you do?
Well, that would in turn help the kids start thinking critically, you know?
Thinking a lie to their mothers. Yep.
He used word lists. So like a list of words he should use to limit himself so kids can understand. But after The Cat in the Hat, he moved away from it because he believed that a child could learn any amount of words if fed to them slowly and if books were amply illustrated.
You know, that probably was what one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish is on.
That's probably what that was on about.
Cat in the Hat, of course, exploded in popularity. Led his other books to get more books, as Horton Hatch of the Egg only had 5,801 copies in its opening year. But about 18 years later, after the publication of The Cat in the Hat, 27,000 copies of Horton were sold. So basically, Cat in the Hat just fucking boosted everything else.
Yeah, that's
Hold
why
on, someone's at my door. I'm gonna disappear.
Oh well, yeah. So yeah, Cat in the Hat pretty cool. I don't know much about Cat in the Hat, I guess.
Oh yeah, you did. You said you never watched the movie.
I only watched it like once.
It's such a good movie, though.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think when I watched it once, I don't even think I was old enough to really comprehend memory. So like, I only have flashes of it.
I watched that movie like 6 different times in my life.
Today.
It's just a good movie. I don't lie to you. Even like as an adult, it's still a funny thing to watch.
I don't doubt that because I was literally giggling the entire time over the lawyers bit. That's funny.
No, there's magical time traveling elves, dog.
Just magically,
Because
there are lawyers.
they have the opening scene of the movie is the mom at work. Give me a second.
Okay, it's just me, guys. So yeah, Cat in the Hat's cool. It's funny. We'll go watch the movie with Mike Myers. Go watch the Horror and Here's a Who movie that's also voiced by Jim Carrey. And speaking of Jim Carrey, go watch the Grinch movie. Because that's also good, even though it's a little out of season now since Christmas was literally last month. Unless you want to wait until entire year to go watch the Grinch movie, whatever you do, you. And they're actually in the go watch the Lorax movie because that's a pretty good one. From
The
what
Lorax movie is a good movie. You should watch it now.
Your boy has to leave in like 10 minutes. As a heads up.
Well, 10 minutes is perfectly because that's in 10 minutes that'll be our 2-hour mark.
Yeah,
so
2 hours. Yep.
Yeah, so that'll be perfect to end our podcast.
No, what I was saying was in the beginning of the movie, it shows the mom's company that she works at, and the boss is a germaphobe.
What if the twist is that the company? Yeah, I do remember the germaphobe. I do remember that.
Yeah, and he fires a dude just for shaking his hand.
Yeah, I do remember that clip. I do remember that.
You're fired.
Duh.
What if
No, like the
go on.
Go ahead, Bones. No, you go ahead, Bones.
Well, I was like, what if the factory was just fucking the Lorax factory?
It was the fucking O'Hare
Air
factory.
Yeah.
Nah, she works at like fucking selling houses.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
so,
housing
movie,
market.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a housing
Oh
market.
my god! And then she gets pulled over by Thing 1 and Thing 2 dressed up as cops.
What?
And then they eat her driver's license.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They tell him don't stop mom, because
they do the
the
opposite.
opposite of, and they dress up as cops. They pull her over, and you can't understand what they say because they don't speak English. And she gives them her ID, and she gets a phone call, and then he just eats the ID and her registration. I think he eats her registration, then he starts choking on it. It was crazy, dog.
Yeah,
It
crazy.
was-
Good movies. Good movies.
Crazy.
I remember
Ow.
a girl wanted to have matching shirts with me in high school, and she wanted to
remember
get
that.
Thing 2.
She wanted, Thing 1 and Thing 2, and I remember she had a Thing 2 shirt. She told me, and I could not, for the life of me, at any store find a Thing 1 shirt.
You
So
can't find them at stores. You would have to buy them online.
Well, yeah, I was a teenager with no money.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying they don't really sell those anymore.
Yeah, so you know what I did is I went to school and I just cut out a circle piece of paper and I wrote on it with marker Thing 1 and I taped that to me and she thought.
You know what? I'm pretty sure I remember that day.
Yeah, do you remember that day?
I think I do.
Yeah, because I had a Thing 1 piece of paper just taped to my chest the entire day
I
of
was like,
school.
damn, that's crazy. And I just ignored it.
Because I just wanted to be nice. And she wanted to match with me. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll go out of my way. And I went out of my way, okay? I went to every store and I find shit. And I was like, I'm not giving up. I don't give up. I'm a mimic.
He's a mimic. You heard him here.
Nah, not mimic. Nimic. With an N.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Fuck you two.
Whoa.
And so I wrote down Thing. I still have that paper somewhere. I never got rid of it.
Interesting.
And you know what?
Interesting.
Ironically enough, I found a Thing 1 shirt afterwards at a store.
That's crazy.
So I kind of bought it out of irony. So I have 2 red shirts, a plain red shirt and a Think 1 red shirt. Yeah, no, never talked to her afterwards, by the way. So I don't know if, I don't know. She was cool, though. No, she was cool. I just did.
I never spoke to her again. So
Well, she didn't talk to me. Okay, that's how this game works. I'm not a social person. If someone's gonna talk to me, I talk to them. That's as far as that goes. And those were at cool levels. We were friends.
Nah,
But-
you gotta have you have to have in high school. You gotta have like separate friend groups in every single one of your classes.
Is that why I never really saw you most days?
Yeah, I have separate friend groups in every single one of my classes, dog.
Are you like, okay, being real though?
Yes.
What?
In every single one of my classes, I had other people to talk to.
I can respect that. I was loyal to the core. We had our group, and that was our group. I didn't talk
I
to
hung
anyone
out with
else.
you guys at lunch and only at lunch. And then in the morning when I saw you guys, that was it.
What? This is like the moment we realize Alex actually has different Discord servers of all the other friends he's made at the high school we went to.
No, that's crazy. I don't. I don't. I don't.
That'd be like actually wild as crazy.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
I had like 4 friends in every single class I was in, and it was people I sat next to.
I just remember I dropped my pen. No, yeah, I dropped my pencil. I didn't know about it. And some girl behind me was like, "Here you go, Trevor." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And she was in like
How she
she was in JRTC, so she was in full in uniform, like military uniform. And I'm like, I don't know who this girl is. I don't think I've ever talked to her. How's she know
how'd
my
she know your
name?
name?
That's the only thing I remember. I was like, how does she know me? And then other people were like, yeah, Trevor. I'm like, how do these guys know me? Who are these guys?
But yeah, our conversation kind of devolved. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I couldn't think of anything for Cat in the Hat.
Bones or not Bones Ghost. You got anything for Cat in the Hat?
No, not really. You want to talk about? Actually, I guess we shouldn't.
That's not reassuring to hear.
No, I was gonna say, Dr. Seuss, he's a known guy. He's one of the most popular kids authors of all time.
Didn't he cheat on his wife?
Oh yeah, no, he was a horrible person, straight up. Like unironically, he was he's burning in hell if hell is real. I'm not gonna lie to you, but well, I wouldn't go that far, but he was kind of a bad person. But he died of cancer, so that makes it all right. I guess, I don't know.
That's upsetting.
But
insane.
Yeah.
Cancer
but
sucks.
yeah, it does suck. I wouldn't say all that. Because pre-World War One, he was kind of racist.
What?
Oh yeah, everyone World War II. Sorry, World War II. He was kind of racist, but everyone's racist World War II because no one liked the Japanese because of the thing. So he was like super anti-Japanese until he got a Japanese friend. He's like, holy shit, I like the Japanese.
You think that's the person he cheated on his wife with?
I don't know. It would be an actual woman, I think.
He's like, yeah, girl, I'll write a whole book about you.
Insane.
Poor here's a who.
Also, other stuff, I guess, happened. I don't know. He was kind of a bad guy. I think a lot of people say the worst things he's done was, the whole like
cheating on his wife while she was sick.
Yeah, cheating on his wife, the racism and other stuff. So that kind of makes you not a good person.
How can the guy like that exist while making books, basically teaching other lessons?
Well, because
fuck you. That's why.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like sometimes the greatest things come from the worst people. It's just kind of how life is, kind of balancing it out. Like some people could have good ideas, but they do kind of bad things. I don't like the way I'm saying that. So let's move on.
Well, just wrap it up here, Mr. Bonesy.
Let's wrap it up. Wrap it. I'm putting the gun on the table. Wrap it up.
End it on that ghost note.
Editing it on that ghost note. Well, okay then. This is our very first what's it called? Guest episode. So thank you, Killer Mudkip 115. He will be linked down below in the description. You stream like what every 5 to out of the 7 days of the week.
I'm gonna have to change it. Yeah, I stream Monday to Friday.
Yeah, Monday through. What were you gonna change it to though?
No, I'm changing the fucking times. I stream to 7 p.m. to fucking like 10, 11 p.m.
Oh, you're gonna do much later in the day now, or much later in the night?
Yeah, because I got shit to do now at like 5 o'clock.
All right, but he will be streaming. He plays random games. He rages. We might be there sometimes or most of the time. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Yep.
Next podcast episode would be February, which would be after the day of Valentine's Day, which is Singles Day, right? Is the 15th?
Single Awareness Day, yeah.
Single Awareness Day, and sadly, as we described, it's gonna be the Loud Ghost incident because it is his topic.
The Loud Ghost incident is crazy.
It is your episode. It is your topic episode. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in on the podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next one. See
Or
ya.
not, I'm gonna shoot Trevor right now.
Bye bye.